On indie finances. Okay, so almost everyone I know got their start making a game while working 40 hours a week already. So I think a good test of whether you can hack a game dev lifestyle is try to make a game while you're working 40 hours a week. I think it's a nice emulation of the stress, the crunch time, like the mismanaged by priorities, like the distractions, dealing with your own frustrations. You know, sometimes you get home from work and you just want to kick up your feet and watch TV and just relax. It it's harder to do that when you're a game dev. So if you can handle that, then you're golden because you get money from the job and pay off your debts or whatever, or save up money while you're working, hopefully, and on the side, make a game. And if your game fails, you still have your job. If your game succeeds, then quit your job, and then your next game will be that much better. Um, in terms of being indie and like potential jobs and contracts and things like that, I think the basic rule is the more networking you do, the easier it is to stay afloat. And that sounds like common sense to me, but I guess a lot of people don't know that. I guess so. Like there's people that say they don't want to go to GDC because it's too expensive. Well, all the contract jobs and even job offers and free tickets I've gotten through people at GDC has more than paid for the expensive GDC. But I mean, don't just go to GDC and quietly sit in the corner. Like, go to the parties, go to the bars, have drinks with people, introduce yourself to people. Of course, it helps if you have some created project, but I didn't when I first went, so you don't need it. So, I mean, go to GDC, go to game jams, go to local events. If there are no local events, do what I did, start your own local events. There's only two or three of us for the first 6 months, and then now we have 150. We thought we were the only three in town, right? If you think there's no community where you live, you're probably wrong. Like start your own communities, make a blog, post to Twitter, post to Google Plus. If you need help with any of this stuff, or if you don't think you can do it, or if you just want advice, email any number of indies, me included. Almost every indie I know are totally open and post our email address and IM contact information on our blog. So just network, get out there, get your name out there, get people aware of what you're doing. Actually finish something and publish it, no matter how shitty it is. So, my first game only took me a month to make. Was Space Squid. It was a shitty game, complete failure by all accounts. But when I went to GDC with that, and I kind of showed people in my blog, I blogged every single day for the month I worked on my first game, and a lot of people took notice of that and were inspired by it, or were just happy to see it, or I mean, I guess it says something about you if you're willing to put in that much effort on something. Um, as a direct result of that game, I started working with Greg Woolwind, which has just been like this awesome experience, an amazing experience for me. Um, like that starts the ball rolling. If you just code a quarter of a game like 5 times in a row and never show anybody anything, you're never going to make it. So just make something simple. Make something in a weekend, in a week, in a month, and post it to your blog. Your blog that you have because you want to be successful. Because that's how it works. You need to have a blog. Posting to the TigSource forums isn't good enough anymore. That's what I say. So that's it on finances.